if I'm being honest, I probably wouldn't buy a Tesla. I don't know if I ever will. I will because I'm a fan of Elon, but I think they're going to depreciate rapidly. Not Tesla as a company, but the vehicles that they produced already that are already being used day to day. They're very cool now. They're very different and unique now. But once every other company is getting involved and there's going to be millions of them on the road, they're not going to stick out as much as they do currently.
Do you think part of that is the fact that they're relatively, minus the computer program, they're relatively simple inside? Whereas, let me give like the explanation of what I mean. You know, somebody buys a Mercedes. Let's use a more mainstream one rather than like a Rolls Royce or something ridiculous. Someone buys a Mercedes over a Honda because in the Honda, you know, maybe it's not nice leather seats made of whatever fucking animal is the best one. I don't know. And it's not, you know, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that a Mercedes does. And then the engine itself isn't as great. But with a Tesla, first of all, it seems like the the fucking box is very replicable. I don't know if that's a word, but we'll go with it. And then you have the car itself minus the computer right there. The computer is also replicable. And then the rest of it is not like special in your mind.
Agreed. Yes. So, I mean, think about it now. You have Audi, Mercedes, BMW. They run the luxury market, right?
Yeah.
And then you have Honda and Toyota. Most of them are owned by the same company, but they just have different tiers. I don't know if Tesla has the ability to kind of like, I guess, own every single one of those classes. So, like, if you look at Audi right now, they're creating electric vehicles. They perform one-to-one with Tesla for the most part, but they're beautiful. Like, that has creature comforts, has everything you need in a car and everything and more that I would ever ask for. So I think like those kind of adaptations and innovations from the existing motor companies, I think they're going to take over. Also, like Rivian. I think Rivian's one of the...
I actually don't know that.
Rivian, yeah. So they've been around. Yeah, look them up. They're super cool. I actually saw some of their vehicles at CES last year in Vegas, which was really cool to see. So they landed a deal with Amazon Amazon's going to take the chassis of all Rivian cars and trucks and put them in all their delivery vehicles. So they'll be 100%
one in the corner
electric.
of the screen for people watching. But yeah keep going.
But yeah, that's probably they've been on my radar for a while now. They're probably going to hopefully they IPO later this year. Not sure if it got pushed back or not. I'm not super sure, but
yeah. See, like I'm looking at their trucks right here,
Rivian
and
trucks are cool.
They're cool. They're sleek. They look a little different, but it looks like your new era tech take on like a Ford F-150 or something.
Exactly.
Whereas like, and I don't know if that's exactly like how that compares when you look at like the Cybertruck, which looks like it's out of fucking, you know, iRobot, you know. It's so I don't know if people are going to look for what was with like a nice twinge on it or whatever, which I guess they kind of do with the cars right now, but I'm talking about when this market takes over versus, you know, something that looks familiar and it's just like souped up. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, the way I look at it is like all these companies have been competing for years, right? They're going to continue to. They're just going to change like the drivetrain. And they're still going to compete. The ones that are running markets right now, so like the higher end luxury vehicles, they're probably going to continue to run those markets when electric comes around because it's going to be very similar technology.